parlay it'll range anywhere from 3 to 4 games on one sheet, on one parlay. 3 to 4 games. And yeah, to get that, you got to pay $20. You pay us $20 if it go through. Cha-ching. If it doesn't, we'll reimburse you your $20. That's what we're doing over here. It's safe money, man. We're looking out for our people, man. We want everybody to, make something. Make something. You know what I mean? Look, so
for me, y'all can chase the tail. Pick so precise, it's like we're reading it in braille. Stacking all this money, there's no way that we can fail.
Yeah. I'm in my headphones right now. I'm jamming. Welcome to the Save Money Podcast, your go-to source for all the latest and greatest in sports and urban culture. We're here to just break down the trending topics, give you the inside scoop, and provide expert insights on everything from game day strategies to the culture. Whether you are a seasoned bettor or sports fanatic or a gambler like myself or just someone who loves to stay on top of the urban scene, we have something for you. So stay tuned in, stay down, stay informed, and let's make some safe money. Safe money, what's up, baby? Huh? Look, before we get into the games and everything, and where we're currently at, where we're standing, right? I hope everybody had a great holiday. Spent the time, hanging out, enjoying yourself. I think it was a Labor Day, a day of no labor, right? For some, it was still a day of labor if you was on top of that grill or that pit boss or that fish pan, that skillet cooking fish. I know it went down somewhere. I had a good one. Hung out with my cousin, and we just enjoyed ourselves, man. Had a good one. I hope everybody had a good one. Listen, I was doing some strolling on social media, and I ran across a particular post, and I said I gotta share it with Safe Money. I gotta share it with you. The post talked about leaving certain things in the past and behind you. It screamed out to me, and I was like, look, let me share this with Safe Money before we get into the games and everything that's been going on. It talked about leaving them behind. Leave them behind. Right? The quote said that if you carry the same bricks from your past to your future, you just simply end up building the same house. And it's a pretty good idea, pretty good thought. A quote, stop carrying the same bricks from your past to your future, because all you're doing is creating the same form, the same pattern, the same rhythm, the same habits, the same traits, right? Certain people that come into your life, man, they don't have any desire to change, any desires to evolve, any desires to do anything bigger and better, right? And they don't want you to do anything bigger and better. They may come off as if they do, but if they really did, then they would support, your dreams. They would always be the ones there to uplift you and push you forward instead of trying to keep you complacent and stuck. I remember at one point in time in my life, I had a pattern of bringing the same people with me into a new season. I get into some trouble, and they were a part of that trouble that I got into. once I got out of that trouble, instead of me disconnecting myself from the problem, I carried the problem with me, right? I got out of the trouble, and instead of cutting them off, I kept moving forward with them, and I found this pattern, this chain, this algorithm, this cycle that kept repeating itself. And then finally I came to myself and I realized that it was them. And so I had to switch up, the bricks. I had to put, matter of fact, I had to put down the bricks, and I walked away from some things and some people, and man, I'm here today, and I'm doing pretty good for myself because I made a conscious effort and a decision, an executive decision to disconnect myself from them and to move forward. So one of my buddies, mentor, friend of mine, Kat, he said, I feel like you're a borderline lunatic. Asian man. He was like, don't take this offensive. Don't take this to be offensive. Don't take it offensively. I feel like you're just on a pattern of about to be a lunatic. A lunatic is an individual that does the same thing over and over and over and over again, looking for different results, right? And it was like, man, I think that's where you are, man. And that's when I realized that I needed to make a change. That's when I realized that I needed to switch some things up, man, because and it's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late. Leave them behind and create a better, healthy lifestyle for yourself. You deserve it, man. You deserve it. After all the shit you've been through, you deserve it. So that's the thought of the day. I had to get it to you. I saw it and I was like, man, I got to share this with you guys. If you carry the same bricks from your past to your future, you just end up building the same house. All right? Let them go. Put the bricks down. Leave them behind. And do better for yourself. The future you is counting on it. All right, listen. Today, we started the month off real good. 2-0. We started off 2-0. Then we had a little hiccup on today. We are currently 3-1. We had our two picture record. The show did not. We didn't air yesterday because we was partying. We were still recovering. So we gave everybody the day off. So we're back yesterday. Also, we're back today. If you got your 2 picks today, you got your 2 picks today because you checked out our social media platform, safe_money365. That's Instagram. Facebook, Safe Money 365. TikTok, Safe Money 365. Right? Should be all right here. So yeah, there's no excuse. You should be able to get your money, make some money, because we're putting it out. We're going to do our part. You have to do yours, okay? Trust me, the failure will not be with us. It'll always be with you. We had the Oakland A's today. The Oakland A's. The Oakland A's and the Red Sox. Boston Red Sox. Yes, it went down today. Where we at? All right. Okay. Yeah, so the Boston Red Sox, they lost today 4-1 to the New York Mets. It was a pretty close game. The Mets came out swinging. They had 8 swings, 8 hits. The bats were alive. 8 strokes to Boston, 6 strokes. They just couldn't get any points on the board. That was their main problem. They couldn't execute. Next up on the 2-pick Shakur, we had the Oakland A's of California playing Seattle, Washington. Oakland A's defeated Seattle 5-4. 5 strokes by Oakland, giving them 5 runs. 6 strokes by Seattle, but they was only able to come up with 4 runs. We just did make it in by the hair on our chinny chin chin. All right, so the Shakur didn't go through, but if you played them straight, you did well. We had a couple of parlays to hit. Remember, anybody that is looking to get a parlay, it'll range anywhere from 3 to 4 games on one sheet, on one parlay. 3 to 4 games. And yeah, to get that, you got to pay $20. You pay us $20 if it go through. Cha-ching. If it doesn't, we'll reimburse you your $20. That's what we're doing over here. It's safe money, man. We're looking out for our people, man. We want everybody to, make something. Make something. You know what I mean? Look, so in the MLB, well, I was gonna touch on some of the college football games that took place this weekend, this past weekend, but we're not gonna focus on that. We're gonna prepare ourselves for what is to come, for this coming Thursday and Friday. Ooh, oh my! Well, and we still have some more. We still have a lot more baseball left. Playoffs will be coming up real soon. Yeah, Thursday we have the Baltimore Ravens playing the defending champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to be in Kansas City. It's going down. It's going down. The spread is already set at 3. So Kansas City has to win by 4 in order to cover the spread. The money line is a -150. The money line for the Baltimore Ravens is a +125. So they are a slight underdog. And it's only because they're playing the defending champs. Baltimore, we know, is no pushover. They done picked up your big boy Henry from the Titans. So, they look like they're preparing to make a nice push come to playoff time. But we have a long time. We have a nice long time before the playoffs get here, in NFL playoffs. So we're not going to jump ahead of ourselves, but we are excited to see a little bit of this gridiron coming back alive. Then Friday we have the Philadelphia Eagles, who have a 2.5 spread over the Green Bay Packers. So we have something going on. We have something going on this coming week. So yeah, back to this diamond. I got to give you 2 picks. Look, baseball is picking up. And the playoffs are right around the corner. So we're getting prepared. We're getting prepared for that. We're getting prepared for the playoffs, most definitely. Your 2 picks, Shakur. It's a couple of games out here we see. Like I said, last night predictions was the Red Sox and the Oakland A's. The Oakland A's handled business, but the Red Sox left some money on the table for us. So we got to come back. And we got to get this right. Kansas City Royals is currently in the series right now with the Houston. I'm sorry, Kansas City Royals is currently in a series right now with the Cleveland Guardians. Forgive me, the Cleveland Guardians. Their record, the last 10 games is like 7-2. Nice 7-2. They finally caught Cleveland. The Royals did. They finally caught Cleveland for the first place this past Tuesday. Only two immediately lost 5 straight. Only 2 immediately, and they lost 5 straight and fell 3.5 games back from the last loss that they had. They missed an opportunity that they could have, came back from, and it still haunts them. The city of Kansas down the stretch, but it's also a good learning moment for a talented young squad that is very likely heading for the playoffs. Kansas City is currently bearing an unthinkable collapse, though. So, this week's homestand against the Guardians and Twins might be the most critical 6 games of the Royal season. Like I said, they're currently in 11th place right now. They finally caught, like I stated, they finally caught your boys. Finally got them. Kansas City been doing pretty good. They're 7-3, like I said, in their last 10 games. I'm sorry. They are 7-3 against the Guardians, head to head. Kansas City is 7-3 against the Guardians head to head. Forgive me. They've lost 5 to 6 games in a row. They've lost. Let me see where we at. Let me see. When it comes to, they've lost 6 and they've lost the last 6 games. Cleveland is currently they're doing halfway decent. They have an ERA of 3.84, while Kansas City has an ERA of 3.93. The average for Cleveland is .231, while Kansas City averages .244. And so we're talking about a team that is kind of locked up. It's a deadlock. They're pretty much the same group of guys. So it's going to come down to basically, that bullpen, those pitches, and who's ever on the mound hitting. Like I said, they're 7-3 in their last 10 games against the Guardians. Their overall record, they're 75-63, and they finally caught Cleveland for the first place Tuesday, and they caught them and lost 5 straight. They lost 5 straight. They caught Cleveland last Tuesday. They caught them, and then they lost 5 straight. And that missed opportunity could come back and kill them at the stretch starting to the playoffs. So we're going to see. I like Kansas City on tomorrow. I like Kansas City on today. Forgive me. I think they have what it takes to turn around. They needed to turn around, and they had a great start, and I believe they're gonna shape things up. I'm pulling for them. I don't see them losing. I'm surprised they've lost 5 in a row. So I believe that they're gonna go out today, come out this evening, and snap that streak, this losing streak. Next, the second piece, to pick Shakur, I believe we got to go back in there with the Boston Red Sox. Really, let me get out of here. Yeah, they're playing the Mets. They are a plus 110 underdog. The Mets is a minus 130 favorite. And this could go either way as well. The Boston Red Sox are 15 and are in 15th place in the MLB. Their record in the last 10, road previous rank. They are overall, they've lost 3 in a row. Boston has lost three games. They're 70-68. They've lost their last 3 games. Okay. 2 against Detroit, and last night against the New York Mets, 1-4. They are 70-68 overall, collectively as a team. Against the spread, they're 63-75. This is Boston right here. This is Boston. They are head to head against the Mets. Boston is 8-2, so they pretty much dominate this series whenever they're facing the Mets. Jaron Duran for Boston is doing everything in his power to try to keep the Red Sox in the playoff race. He's been doing his thing as an outfielder, hitting a .340, .407, and a .755 with 5 home runs, 7 doubles, and 8 RBIs over his last 14 games. It's been a breakout year for the 27-year-old young man, as he also ranks 4th in MLB and 78 in extra base hits. Boston is currently on a slight slump. They didn't win yesterday. We had them to win. That made their 3rd loss. And I think that Kansas City and both Boston Red Sox, man, they have a lot. They have a lot riding on these two games, and I just believe that they should actually come out and win. They're both underdogs. Kansas City's at home, but Boston is on the road, and they both have what it takes to win. Either no matter where they are, whether it's on the road or at home. And fortunately for Kansas City, they can snap that 6-game losing streak right there at the house. Let me make sure I'm saying 6. I don't want to put any bad juju on them, But at the end of the day, what it is going to be. Yeah, so they have, yes, sir. They have currently lost 6 games. Yeah. 6 games. So, they play well. They play well. They play well at home. Yeah, they play fairly well at home. Yeah, man, gosh. Hey, I don't see it no other way. I don't see it no other way, guys. I'm telling you the truth. I don't see it any kind of way. I like Kansas City turning things around, and Boston. I think Boston can turn the wheel around and snap this streak on tomorrow. So that is your 2-pick score. Here at Save Money, we're going to take the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. It's just that simple. Remember, if you're trying to move forward in your future, carrying the same bricks with you, the only thing you're going to do is rebuild and remodel the same house that you wanted tore down.
Let the safe open up.